What year was Kawhi Leonard drafted into the NBA?
Was it 2009, 2010, 2011, or 2012?
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020, and he's earned big minutes for the Pistons. He said, "My whole career, I've never been highly touted, but I found the confidence within myself to perform at a high level. I don't really listen to what other people say. I just focus on how much better I can get each and every day." Kevin, I do the same thing. Back to you.
And David, I can tell, and it's working. DA, thanks. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, Bagley is out there with Bey. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster, guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. To the inside. And he makes good on the layup.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Mobley right side. Shoots over Bey. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now Garland, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And it's Detroit's ball. Nice game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
And there's the pass to Burks. Pistons passing it around. Bey passes to Cunningham. That one goes in.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Mitchell's shot is good.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. So here's Burks. Puts up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the shot goes in.
And with Allen's height and agility, he breezes through the contact, getting himself right to the finish.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Last time out, he had 14 points. Passes it to Burks. They get a hand on it. We know trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect the player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Milwaukee. Outside Garland. Wade from outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Pistons trailed by 8. Cunningham outside. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Cunningham's got his second basket.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Garland, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Cunningham. His last outing, he had 18 points. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That's great defense, but you couldn't stop Cade Cunningham on that play.
Outside Garland. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And Cleveland with a change here, too. LeVert's checked in for Garland.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Hamidou Diallo can play different positions for you on the floor. He can handle the ball, and he can get inside and make tough plays.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Hayes, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Pass to Noel. Back to Diallo. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And guys, how about Hamidou Diallo? I mean, still a youngster in the league.
He is, GA, but becoming a better scorer each year, averaging over double digits each of his last 2 years. Loves to play inside and do some of the dirty work.
And the basket by Wade.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pass to Ivy. .110 left in the first quarter. Back to Hayes. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
It's LeVert on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. The pass to Diallo. Pass to Ivy. Bounce pass from Noel. Pass to Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rubio, the pass to Okola. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
So he gets them both. Pistons trailed by 11. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ivy. LeVert grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Mobley. Buries the long-range jumper. Mobley's got 7.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Cleveland.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Ricky Rubio is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward. Cunningham finds Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. It's over Rubio. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Cunningham. Pass to Mobley. It's over Bay. Mobley misses.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Joseph. And the layup's good off the glass. Joseph's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rubio dishes to Mobley. That one drops for him.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
The Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Jared Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for LeVert. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Love against Bagley. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Alec Burks checked in for the Pistons. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Burks, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 6th assist on the night. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Cleveland's gotten all but one of their 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. That's good from Wade on the assist by Mitchell. That's 7 points for Wade.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And here's Burks. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Bagley, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Mitchell's shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Clock at 4. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on that one. Good D by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. That being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Build on a beautiful culture. Those are the teams that win championships.
And the first one at the line is good. And a different look here for the Pistons. Noel's checked in for Bagley. Diallo comes in for Saddiq Bey. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. And Cleveland also making a change. Okoro's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pistons trailed by 18. Now the pass to Diallo. Back to Hayes. Ball's knocked loose. Puts it up from 12. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The effort from Hayes doesn't go unrewarded. Able to find himself a look in the mid-range.
Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Hayes finds Noel.
2 minutes.
And here's Ivy. Passes it to Diallo. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 19-point game. Ivy kicks to Diallo. Noel against Love. And it's Noel missing. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Stewart checked in for Nerlens Noel. Then for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Love. Evan Mobley comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's LeVert in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Ivy. Excellent D there from Allen.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Yep, it counts.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Pass to Ivy. LeVert against Diallo. Stewart passes to Diallo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Karis LeVert. Detroit's doing their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Detroit making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 21. And he banks in the layup. LeVert's got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Ivy. Covered by Mitchell. Stewart. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's Cleveland, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Nerlens, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post, and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with buttons.
And now with the second half about to get on.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Alec Burks is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Here's Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Allen.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
And he sinks the second.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Mobley against Bey. Burks kicks to Bey. And it's Bagley at the elbow. It's stolen by Allen. Garland the pass to Okoro. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Right side, Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Nerlens Noel checks in for the Pistons. Wade outside. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Bey. Noel up top. The Pistons working the ball around now. Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Detroit basketball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint. Wade passes to Love. And it's good. 2 points. Love's got 5.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Cunningham against Garland. Noel trying to break loose. Bucket is good.
Quality pass from Saddiq Bey. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Mobley right side. Rebound by the Pistons. And the pass to Burks. Bey wide open and he fires. And another three for Detroit.
A fire three-point shooter at his position. Saddiq Bey doesn't lack confidence pulling the trigger.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Bagley. Ivy comes in for Saddiq Bey. And Hayes subbed in for Burks. Mobley trying to free himself up. And that one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
Kevin Love.
Passes it to Hayes. A 3-ball. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Over to the wing. Rubio finds Mobley. Over Stewart. And it's Noel with the rebound. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Plenty of space. That one a little long. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And stolen by Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Cunningham looking it over.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hayes. Mobley against Stewart. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Diallo, he's checked in for Detroit.
Substitution on the court.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots off the step back. The shot comes out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Lopez passes to Osman. The three from Garland. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lopez. Pass to Osman.
Lopez, post him up, post him up.
Here's Steffens. There's the pass to LeVert. Launches a three. Another three for Cleveland. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Here's Ivy. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Passes to LeVert from outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 11.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Daring the D to get aggressive. I like when Hayes takes initiative like this.
Detroit making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Killian Hayes.
That one misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Garland, the pass to Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jared Allen. And it's Wade in at the 4 slot. Shot by Joseph, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
To the wing right side. Diallo finds Joseph. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland controlling the game. Osman the pass to Allen. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Diallo. Now, here's Stewart. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Osman. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Osman's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Diallo. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Neto.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And Joseph kicks to Diallo. The pass to Knox. Looking to end the run. And that's good for 2.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Allen outside. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Noel's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Allen no good on the free throw. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Diallo against Wade. Diallo inside. Hangs. Knox misses.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. The 3 buries it from 3-point range.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Neto surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Allen. That one doesn't drop. And Detroit the other way now. Knox the pass to Joseph. Here's Magruder. Pass to Knox. We talk about players, Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Diallo, no good. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stevens. And here is Allen with the fadeaway. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Showing a lot of confidence on that shot. Allen's assertiveness here is terrific.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Magruder missing. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. And stolen by Noel.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Darius Garland.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And he makes the first. And Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in. Good on both. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Unloads. Rebounded by Knox.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Neto, the pass away.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Magruder. Pass to Knox. Over Wade. Knox misses. Here's Neto. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.